Okay, let's go over how to draw Spider-Man in a dynamic pose. It's going to be super easy for beginners, so let's jump right into it. I'm going to start with his head, and right here we're going to do like a curvature for the top of his head, right? And we can do that in pieces if you don't want to do like a straight up circle, because some people like doing just like circle. We're working with markers, so you know what I mean? You want to be careful with that. Down over here, side of his head, and then down over here on the other side of his head. Okay, and it wouldn't be a circle anyway; it'd be more of like an oblong, like a oval shape, right? Curve over here for underneath, and now you have pretty simple like oval for his head. Nothing too wild. Gonna go down over here for his neck, little bits of his neck sticking out. Down over here. Curve out. For the shoulder, shoulder's gonna be shooting backward. So we have the ball socket, you know. Well, we have like that's a wrong way to say it. It's like the shoulder muscles, basically, you know. It's gonna be behind his head. Gonna pull back over here for the tricep area. Gonna pull over here for the bicep. Pulling it over here. Nudge for the elbow here. And then outward for the forearm. And by the way, you don't have to think about it that way. I'm just doing it so that you kind of learn a little bit. But easiest way to do it is think of it like a tube, right? From the shoulder to the elbow, you can think of it like a tube going off into the distance. Same thing over here, pulling out over here like a tube from the elbow to the wrist, some kind of tube. You can simplify it that easy. Out over here for kind of the boxy part of the hand. And then you got that finger sticking out over there. And then over here you have the ball of the back of the thumb area. And then you can put some fingers in the back. So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments. I always like to hear from you. It's fun to hear from you. But yeah, we got a lot rolling over here. Don't forget to hit the like, by the way, if you like the way I'm teaching. If you like this sort of way, just definitely hit that like. It will help me out in the algorithm. It'll help all of us, the community, grow. Curve line over here for the top of the clavicle, which is the top of the chest. A line over here as well. So over here we have the shoulder, we have the other side, right? This shoulder is going to come forward a little bit. So right here we have that, but over here on this side. So curve over here. And then curve over here, kind of the top. You're seeing the top of the shoulder. It's going to be a little bit bigger too, because that's coming at the camera while that's going backwards away from the camera. So that's the bicep, which is and then the tricep over here. Hey, let's take a quick break, and I want to talk to you about something very important, and that is cute drawings, something you all want to do. And I understand when you're doing some of this stuff, sometimes things don't turn out the way you want, right? Sometimes the head's too big, or the arm's too long, or the line is wobbly, or what do I do here? How big do I make the eyes? I understand all these questions, so I made a guide for you to kind of clear up anything that you have. Pretty much all the questions I got on cute drawings, I answered them all in this guide. It is a 20-page guide entirely on how to turn anything cute. Like, I go over head sizes. Oh, shit. So let me give you an example really fast. So something we talk about a lot is proportion, and that is the most important part of drawing something cute. So what I do is I go over the eyes and how big to make the eyes compared to the head, and that is one way to do it. But 95% of the cute stuff you see everywhere has the exact same formula, and this is it. Another thing I want to talk about is, and then I throw other extras like, expressions and also cool poses you can do. I'm not going to have this book up forever, so get it right now while you can, and it is totally free right now in the description. All you got to do is go down, put your email in and your name, and then you download it. And then curve over here for, it's getting bigger, right, as it gets closer, for the forearm muscle there. Line over here for the top, line down. Curve over here for the thumb, for the finger, the other finger, the other finger, the other finger right there. So we have the fingers kind of splayed out over here because they're kind of touching the ground. Curve over here for the opposing thumb, that kind of, that portion of it. And then pull down over here for the thumb on that side. So far, so good, right? Okay. So the next part should be easy. Curve down over here, we have like a barrel of like the rib cage, right? Curve down here, curve down here. Downward, it's gonna be more of like the hip area. And then we're gonna have his leg coming up over here. It's gonna be a curve right there. And that's a part of the drawings, I get it, that feel uncomfortable, right? Because you have squishing together of parts, right? Like the leg squishing into the torso. I get how that feels weird in a drawing, that you just want to like draw things, you want to be able to see all of it. But yeah, like just be aware of that. That's just gonna feel odd to do that. Curve, especially within perspective. It feels weird, right, to do certain things in perspective because of that reason. Curve down for the knee, top of the knee right there. Curve down. And then over here, back of the calf, down to the bottom. Curve up. Kind of that bony portion. I think it's the bottom of the bone there. I cannot remember. But there's a bone right there. You know, you have this on your foot. Downward. If you know that, by the way, write in the comments. I forgot. I'm not going to look at it right now, but curve out over here for the top of the shoe area, top of the foot. Pulling in for the heel. Then curve down, pull out right there. There you go. You got his shoe kind of hitting the ground right there. Okay, so let's go to the other side. Curve over here for his leg. And we could kind of make it go behind there because I think it would. Curve over here, underneath the body over here, and it meets the rest of his body. So he's got his foot folded back. So right now he's got his weight right there on the far side shoe. Curve right there, and then pulling up. Whew. All right, let's go. So now that's the hard-ish part, right? Let's go to the easy stuff. Let's put the design in his mask. So up over here, down. Looks like a seed or something. Curve over here, down. Let's put like a spider on his chest. So I'd usually put like a dot pulling up, 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 up. He's got these like 8 legs, right, out of the spider. And then let's go over here to this area. So I think there's like a curve here for the design around the shoulder. And then I think, does it go down? Yeah, I think it kind of goes down over here, right? And then this is the blue. And then this is all spider-like. So line over here, down to the wrist. And then line over here. And like, so now we're gonna put in the spider design. So I like to put a little circle over there in the middle of the eyes, and then I put like the lines radiating out of that circle. And I'm gonna try to draw them thinner, by the way. If you're using a marker as well, try to draw the lines thinner, otherwise it's gonna be pretty tough. All right. And then over here, I'm going to draw curved lines outward right there in a circular pattern, right? It's going to be like a circle. So like these going to curve, 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 curve. And then you just kind of like, again, trying to keep it thin. And I'm doing this faster because it's a demonstration, so forgive me. Curve, 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 curve. There we go. And then for the rest of the body, I just do, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about this, right? Line right here. I just do a checker pattern here, right? And that's the part of like indication. And it doesn't even have to be, I'm just doing it thin and quick. You can be more careful with it, by the way, and I urge you to be more careful with it. Again, I'm just doing this to kind of get the point across. Line over here. I think there's like a blue on the side over there. Same thing over here on the arm. I'm just throwing these checkerboard pattern across. Same thing over here on the bottom of the shoe there that's showing. And line over here. But let me know what else you want to see in the description, by the way. It's fun talking to people on here. I'm very very open about chatting to everybody. So there you go. That is Spider-Man. Hopefully that was simple enough to follow. And I'll see you in the next one. What I want you to do is stay here and we're going to do another drawing lesson together, okay? So stay here right now. Let's do another drawing lesson together. Actually, hold on. 1 second. Let's do a line right here. Yeah, because it felt weird because his leg looked like one long piece there. So, cool. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.